Hey guys, Jordan here with Coldlytics, and today I'm going to show you how to find the best horticulture leads with Coldlytics. So let's get started. So step one, we have a targeting. I'm going to select small businesses, and for horticulture, as it's plant management and stuff, we're going to go to Chicago, where there'd be a pretty big market for that. I know a lot of offices in trendier cities tend to get horticulture services. I'm going to increase the radius to 35 as Chicago is such a big metropolitan area. I'm going to add that here and we're going to hit next to lock it in. And for industry, horticulture, we once that's locked or once you have that typed in, a sanity check will come up with Coldlytics 2.0. And this, if you just go into these links, it'll kind of confirm if this is the companies you are looking for your lead sheet. And if not, you can switch up the terminology here. But for right now, we're going to lock in horticulture. I'm going to add that and hit next. And for key decision makers, we want owners and founders, and we want directors and executive. Just in case the owner has a C-suite title, this will cover for that case. So I'm going to hit next to lock that in. Next, we move on to our filters. And the first filter we're going to select is one of my favorite ones. And it's just sort of like company quality filter, which is our Google review score. I'm going to leave Google account alone. And I'm just going to filter from 3 to 5 stars for the Google reviews. And what this means is that you're working with a company that cares about its relationship with its clients and its customers, and thus why they have such a good score. And if you're reaching out to work with this company, you'll probably have a good experience with them as well. So it's sort of just a safety net and, benefit for you. So you're working with a great company. So I hate how that sounded. So I'm just going to hit next to lock that in. And next, as I was doing research for this task, a good way to filter horticultural companies that offer sort of like um a business model where they offer that offer a business model. Oh my fuck! That offer sort of offers a service where they would come into your office or come into your workspace or apartment and sort of look after your plants. A good way to filter by that is with website keywords. So I'm gonna say when um we always want to select this to appears. Sorry, I'm dropping. When plans appears, I'm gonna add that condition. When pricing appears, or when services appears. And this way, again, you're filtering by horticulture companies that have a good business model. And those would tend to, if you're a digital marketer or if you're selling something to one of these companies, these would be the types of companies with this business model that you would want to work with. So I'm going to hit next to lock that in. And then I'm going to go to my deliver step. And I'm going to just reset the data points and go over a couple of them. So the ones that are pre-selected are just sort of the general, like best case to have, LinkedIn profile, website, company name, job title, full name is very important. So when you're making that connection, you'll know the proper way to address whoever you're reaching out to. And I'm just going to go ahead and add all these other ones. Phone number is more of a generic phone number. I just like to point that out. If you want to direct dial, it's 1 extra credit per lead. So it actually just doubles the credit cost. We're going to leave that unselected today, but we're going to go ahead and select everything else. Review count, review score, GMB profile, GMB claimed, company Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Twitter. All of these marketing metrics are a good tell if a company cares about their presence and is doing well or is putting an effort to try to increase their authority in their industry, in their location. Revenue and headcount is really important too, as well as data established, as these are good metrics to tell if a company has longevity and if they're making enough money for your services or whatever you're trying to sell them. Ad pixels as well, more marketing metrics. I'm just going to go ahead and add the rest of these and remove direct to dial. I'm going to hit next to lock it in. We don't need to add any additional notes, so I'm going to finish that up. And yeah, before we launch it, make sure that you give your task a title before launching it, and also make sure that you save a draft just in case something happens with your tasks. You're able to go back and you don't have to start from scratch if you have to change something or relaunch it. So with that being said, I'm going to launch it. As you can see, it's allocating, which means that your lead sheet will be ready in 24 hours. And with that being said, that's how you find the best horticultural leads with Coldlytics. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope you have a great day.